remember, I showed the bridge support. I call them bridge supports, and the station was all together. And there's the bridge for the other side. It still needs to be painted, but one of the things I'm going to do next, and I got to think about this, is there's supposed to be the road bed's going to be 2 millimeters. I have a couple of large pieces and a couple smaller pieces of ABS plastic that'll fit on all of this. And the question is whether I want to have the roads on both sides separate from the station floor. So that's something I'm thinking about. But anyway, I got some of this cardstock, and has pieces of it down there on the floor, and I got some larger sheets down over in there. And so what I'll do is I will create a template for the roads and then the building itself, and then I'll decide which way to go. It might be easier just to do the roads separately, because then if something happens, I can take them off. So that's kind of what I'm thinking about. Otherwise, the thing is, I mean, it's massive. I mean, I couldn't lift all that thing up probably without breaking something. So I'm kind of leaning towards the separate roads. So, but anyway, that was where we left off, and this still has to be painted again, back to the steel color. Something I gotta get some paint to do that. If I don't already have it, I don't know. I'll have to check. There's the rest of the building over there. So that's one of the things that I've been needing to do, and then we'll stroll over to the other side and I'll show you some other stuff. Yeah, also, there's also a submarine I've been kind of playing around with over here. I haven't decided where I'm going to leave it there or not. But what I did was, if you remember here on this end, this was a tunnel, and I have to kind of walk sideways. I've got so much stuff on the floor. There's the bulbs for up in here, extra ones. What I did was I printed a tunnel to go all the way around, and that was one of the projects I had to do, because I need to be able to get the fascia up, because I plan on having, right in this area, there's going to be a road that's going to come over to the end of the fascia up on the high side, and probably put a couple more buildings up in there. So that's another one of the projects that have been kind of sitting on the wayside for the last month. Also, I want to show you, I've been buying more of the vehicles, and I got a bunch of them down here in this box, and more garbage trucks. There's people down in there, and I got some more coming over to Monday, I believe. Today's Sunday. So what I do is I watch the sales for the what are they, mini metals from what is it? Classic Metal Works. And lots of times, I mean, they put these things on really good sales up at it's that place up in Brooklyn, Train World. And I got a bunch more that are, a lot of them are just half price, so instead of being, say, $10, they're $5. And because I mean, they're pretty proud of their stuff. So, and when we go back into the house, I'll show you some more stuff that I've been working on. Nothing else over here. I really haven't been out here. So I guess we'll stop this and before we go back in the house, and I'll tell you what's going on with me. Since I've been kind of out of action for a while due to the surgery and a very slow recovery, and I think I'm on the mend now, I wanted to show you some of the things that I call them collecting, and I'm going to sit down while I show this to you. First thing I did was, I think it was Nathan Pierce had this. This is a 3D printed E1. Still has to be painted. I'm looking for somebody to do a good job. I've done a war bonnet in the past, years past, but it is not fun to do. So I'm looking for somebody to do that for me. And it's got the A unit and the B unit, and these are pretty reasonable. Essentially, I think I paid about $17.50 each for them, so about $35, something like that. I mean, he lists them for $40 on eBay, but I offered him a little less, and he took it. Now, these shells fit on Kato E8s, so I bought another pair, and I did notice after I got it, this is black, but that can be painted. That's not a problem with me. So the shells will come off once these are painted, and those will go on these two. And that's pretty much what was the motive power for the 1938 Super Cheap. So I'll have them run occasionally. Now, what kind of decoders am I going to put into them? I ordered two of the Tsunami 2 KN1s that are really drop-ins to these two. It still requires a little soldering, but they are sound decoders, and so these two will have both of them will have sound decoders in them. So I got those from this is eBay. That's eBay. The decoders are coming from Yankee Dabbler, and I did use Vinny's discount code. Other things to get that I bought from Train World. I got a bunch of stuff that they had on sale. Woodland Scenics people, I've been collecting them. I got a box out in the train building that has a lot more figures, but I just collecting them. And these were all at a good price because they do discount them pretty well. Also, I got some of the mini metals, and a lot of these were like 50% off. I had some Santa Fe trailers, and I didn't have the tractors go with them, so I got that. Some pickup trucks, and I think there's a car someplace, but that might have been in the last batch. But there's the trucks, and sorry I keep moving it around, but anyway, that's some of the stuff. Then I like 36-inch wheels. I know there's not a lot of difference between 36 and 33. You know, the purists say 33s on freight cars. Well, I got a box load of Microtrains 33s that I can use on freight cars if I ever run out of metal wheels again. I had in the past used Exact Rail on everything, but they had a problem working on the passenger cars, the heavyweight passenger cars for some reason, and so I had to take them all out, and I was having to remove them from freight cars that I had the 36s on and replace them back with the Microtrain. So anyway, so I got these from Pfeiffer Hobby, the Eastern Scale model, 36-inch metal wheels. They fit everything perfectly, both the Microtrains freight and the Microtrains heavyweight trucks. So, and the reason I got a bunch of them is because I got about, I don't know, 10 to 12 heavyweight passenger cars. They're all either Microtrains, River Rossi, Atlas, maybe some Model Power, and a couple of Lifelikes in there. And they all had the adapter couplers put on many years ago, and they've the spring in them has just kind of died, and so they're decoupling and not holding well. So I got a bunch of Microtrains heavyweight trucks, and plus the wheels, and then I'll be changing them out. Then the other thing is I found my hand will go. This is a welded type of either oil or water tank, and I got them off of Thingiverse and printed up 5 of them. I haven't decided. These are 20 feet high, basically, and I think they're about 16 feet in diameter. And they hold, if I remember right, it's like 16 to 20,000 gallons of whatever you want to put in it. So I just wanted to see how they printed, and I think they come out pretty good. So I'm either going to have them single high or double high. I haven't quite decided yet. And because eventually, after I finish the Tulsa station, I got to work on the refinery that's on the other end of the Tulsa area, which I haven't shown everybody in a long time. But hopefully next week I'll be getting back to working on the layout and doing more updates. So, but anyway, thank you for watching, everybody. See you the next time. Bye.